You're not gonna join me when I put my clothes back on.
Baby, I got everything and so much more than she's got. And it's such a typical.
That's a view. But let's talk about the Acolyte, man. There are a couple things that I was thinking about with this show after watching the last episode, trying to push down my thought that it's just bad. It's funny how they kept saying that the person playing Saul looked at Qui-Gon for inspiration, and that's kind of how he learned English too. So I think they're trying to make Saul a Qui-Gon in this era. So like Saul is saying that he feels so much that Osha should be his Padawan or something. And that is kind of clouding his mind. And Indara is calling him out on it over and over again. So Saul definitely is coming out looking like a bad guy. But at the same time, he's coming out like a very ugly version of Qui-Gon, because Qui-Gon has a vengeance. He wants to take him as his Padawan. So it's like a very messed up version of Qui-Gon. He ends up killing Anastasia, who turned into a legit scary ghost monster. And then she has to tell the audience, she has to tell Saul that she was going to let Osha go with him and become a Jedi. I feel like this is too much telling, not showing. I think, again, this show is, I don't know if it's meant for, I don't know who it's meant for. It's definitely not meant for the Star Wars fans, because they had to have known that this that this isn't good. It almost reminds me of The Last Jedi. Reason for it is Anastasia says that them, the Jedi, they will be their own demise. They will be their own doom because of this or something. So is Saul the template for later comes an Anakin? And in this case, Anakin then is the hero. And Luke is a fool to try to create a new Jedi temple. And Kylo Ren is a hero for destroying that institution once again. It's kind of like piggybacking off of that by saying, hey, the Jedi didn't do that much cool stuff, whatever. They stole children, they're groomers, that kind of thing. I feel like this story, while trying to be nuanced, it's not. It makes me really sad that this show isn't particularly, again, interesting. I don't know. I'm so torn, because it's like someone had an idea and then it gets all mixed around in their brain. It's like someone has a story in mind, but it gets mixed around in their brain. I'm having a very hard time even really talking about it. Especially because, if we just talk about the flashback, it seems like a policing issue gone awry, because everyone is so afraid of each other. Everyone is so afraid of the institution of the Jedi that, you know, actions happen, things get messed up. That's basically it. It's, you know, case of not mistaken identity, but a case of everyone just having so much fear. So if I'm trying to give it credit, that is the credit. It's that too many of these people, the Jedi, the witches, they are running on fear. They are running on not knowing each other versus talking it out. And kind of being stubborn, honestly, kind of being stubborn. Is it good storytelling? I don't believe so. I don't believe it is. I don't believe that it's, like I said, intriguing. The CG is not particularly well done either. The speeder bike sequences look absolutely terrible. And I think this is a really strong case for bringing in new people. I do believe that if you gave a fan flick crew, $10 million, you know what they would do with that $10 million? They would give you a product, they would give you a show that blows this one out of the water, and they would give it the firmest respect. I feel like they had this, I don't even know if it's a turn or what in play in their brain forever for this show, and now they're acting on it, and it's just not a good story. I don't know how the show got greenlit. I don't know how the show got greenlit. It's, unless you do, because she is, because she is who she is, and maybe she pulled some strings. That's me giving it a lot of credit. Talking about it being fear and fear of institutions, which I have too, of course. That's giving it a lot of credit. It's really, man, it's really hard to talk about. But we're definitely going to have to think about this one a little bit more and really have a full review of the entire show. I want to watch it from front to back and see how it plays with like a binge model, because I do get the feeling that this was supposed to be made as a movie, not a TV show. And because like the cuts in between each episode is just very awkward. It's very awkward. The show's not well paced. Yeah, I don't know. That's basically it. I need to get this going for this morning. I need to have a full day of work ahead of me in beautiful Austin, Texas. So I'm gonna upload this. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you liked the video, feel free to subscribe. Also, smash the like button. Really does help out the channel, push out to new people. Again, what are your thoughts on the show? I'm kind of like, last week was anger. This week it's just like, whatever, man. You know, it's getting kind of sad. So, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next week for the finale and the final thoughts on the entire show. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye.